rice, seaweed called nori, piece of spam, and that is your Hawaiian power bar. Welcome to our backyard. Buddy is officially mobile and talking to himself and all over this place, but today I want to talk to you about this guy. I just bought this like 20 minutes ago from the corner store, but this is a spam MUSUBI. Anytime you're in Hawaii, if you go to a gas station, if you go to a 7-Eleven, if you go to any mom and pop little store, you're gonna walk in and you're gonna see these little things. Spam is something that came to Hawaii during World War II after Pearl Harbor was bombed. We got flooded with military rations, and spam was like a huge one that the residents of Hawaii took to really well. And then our Japanese influence here decided to make this little snack of rice, seaweed called nori, piece of spam, and that is your Hawaiian power bar. What I'm going to do today is show you how I get that spam MUSUBI fix without using spam. I like to make fish MUSUBI. And so this is a kawakawa. It's a small little tuna, very bloody, very fishy. Our friend Dell gave us this nice chunk and we're gonna go with it. Who's a good girl? Not our dog. I'm gonna try and cut sizes that are similar to a piece of spam. Like so. See that? And I'm gonna be generous because we want a nice thick piece of fish spam. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? And you actually have footage of kawakawa, yeah? Didn't Mark shoot one and it got devoured by sharks once?
Yeah.
Okay, so when it comes to spam MUSUBIs, there's so many different styles, teriyaki, glaze. Sometimes you'll see them with a scrambled egg in there. That's a breakfast MUSUBI. We're gonna go teriyaki glaze. So for our teriyaki sauce, just gonna take some nice fresh ginger. I always skin with a spoon. Gonna give that a nice smash. Oops. Smash. Oops. Gonna give it a nice smash. Yes. Buddy, you wanna come cook a little bit? Yep, that's right. We're gonna add garlic. We're gonna put it in here. Okay. So we're gonna smash the garlic and ginger. I'm gonna put some sugar. This is just organic sugar. Some shoyu, also known as soy sauce. So teri sauce is just sweet, salty, gingery goodness. I scooped out a little bit of this mac nut boar lard that my friend Jess gave me and put it in this pan just to kind of get it nice and hot. Now, if I had more time, what I would do is I would soak the fish in this sauce. I'd soak it for like an hour. You can even soak it overnight and really let it absorb that. I mean, it is actually absorbing it quite fast. That's the thing about fish, I think, poke. Raw fish absorbs marinades so much quicker than like meat would. Okay, my pan looks really hot. So now, let's see. Ooh, it smells great. You can use olive oil, you can use whatever you want, butter. Oh, nice, I like that. Don't you? Look at that, wow. Wow, that's perfect. Oh, you can tell that flavor soaked into that fish, and not just into it, but you can see that it's caramelizing the outside of it, giving it that nice deep char flavor, that nice crisp on it. I am very happy with this. You can definitely use any fish, and you can use chicken, you can use whatever you want, but yeah, I tend to go for the nice deep red tuna family. I showed you guys skipjack tuna on Aku breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but this is kawakawa. This is one that gets snobbed even more than skipjack tuna. Just with the amount of marinade that fish absorbed and then released back into the pan, it already glazed itself. It already has, look at the plate, there's a glaze on it already. It's beautiful. I have a MUSUBI maker. Yes, in Hawaii, stores sell Spam MUSUBI makers. It's a lovely little contraption. And we need rice. So I made a lovely pot of rice. White rice is the way to go for MUSUBIs, but we're trying to be a little healthier with fish instead of Spam. So we're doing hapa rice, half white, half brown. So the secret to rice for MUSUBI is that you want it to be sticky. You want it to be soft and sticky, not fall off the fork kind of rice. And so in Hawaii, a lot of people have rice cookers. If you don't, you just cook it in a pot. And the secret is after you rinse it, you then fill up water and then use your finger to measure the water. Measure it to that first knuckle. This is what we grew up learning, even though I know our fingers are all different sizes, so how does that work? It must be magic. And then you turn it on high. Once it starts to simmer or boil, then you turn it on to low and just walk away, leave it covered. Come back 20 minutes later, and you should have perfectly wonderful sticky rice. Now we're gonna make some musubis. We have some seaweed. I've never tried this before. This looks like good quality nori. So I'm just gonna cut it into strips. And you put the rice first. I'd say maybe like half a cup of rice. And then you push. And because it's sticky, you're really gonna make it into this nice block. And then you're gonna lift this part up. Remove that. Look at that beautiful block of rice. Isn't that gorgeous? Then we're gonna put a beautiful piece of fish. Maybe we'll dip it into the glaze so that that glaze goes right onto our rice. And then we're gonna wrap it up. The thing is that usually I think I want the seam on the bottom. So I'm just gonna turn it over for now and let that seam close. Okay, so this one I'm gonna put rice. Buddy is just having the time of his life. This one maybe I'll put some furikake on it. Furikake is just this like rice seasoning made out of nori and sesame seeds and stuff. And so I'm just gonna throw it right in there, right in the musubi maker, I think. And then I'll push it out. Okay. Top it with this fish. After you let it sit the seam side down for a while, then you should be able to turn it over. And that seam should be sealed. And there you go. Okay, next I'm gonna just try not use the musubi maker because I know a lot of people don't have that at home. I'm just gonna wet my hands so that the rice doesn't stick. I'm gonna form it hot into a ball. And then I'm just going to press and shape. Top it with a beautiful piece of fish. Hope that the nori makes it all the way around. And it does. We'll just turn that over, let it seal. Cutie! So the thing about musubi is usually you don't just make a whole plate of them to go eat dinner. You make them because you're taking them to go. You're taking them somewhere. But yes, you're right. We must sample one. Yes, okay. Which one would you like to? Which one? Okay, that one is the one. That one is the one. Okay, mommy can go first. He's got rice. He's leaving me with the perfect bite. The perfect bite has the nori, the rice, the fish. Mama's turn. Good bite. Look at how big his bites are. They're kind of crazy. You got fish in that one. Delicious. Want to try a bite? One more for Buddy. Oh my gosh. Buddy. Here you go. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Why am I counting for you?
Buddy's face, so jealous.
How good is that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, buddy. You take bites like your mama. You want them to be these handheld snacks that you can eat with one hand while holding a baby and going on an adventure. That's what we're gonna do. Cheers.